Have any of you watched Andor? It shares a showrunner and composer with Succession. It has by far the best dialogue in Star Wars and is the best of Star Wars since the original trilogy. The first couple episodes are slow, but after that, it gets great.
What's that?
I don't know about you, Ralph, but Matt, I was shocked by how good this was.
It's a Star Wars show, Adam. You know Star Wars?
What?
Did I write that question? Because I fucking agree with everything that guy said. It's the best fucking Star Wars show, or it's the best Star Wars thing, like since like Return of the Jedi, or like maybe Revenge of the Sith, or like one of those. Like it's so fucking good. I was like watching like this is incredible. This is like
I agree.
not even like
it's slow. Like the first couple of episodes are slow. It doesn't really reveal its hand, and then when you start figuring out what it's doing, it's like, oh, this is awesome, man. There's like this heist episode, like six episodes in. It's so fucking good. It's so like exciting.
Yeah, Andy Serkis is in it. He has like a whole arc like later on, like in the later half of the season. That stuff is amazing. It's like such a good, like I said, it's not even good Star Wars show. It's like just a great science fiction show.
Yeah.
Like, but to like any standard, like I would put it up there with Succession or something like that. Like great music, the acting, like is it Stellan Skarsgård? He's amazing in the fucking show.
Some great monologues.
Amazing monologues and scenes like that. Like I would actually recommend it to Adam. He would probably enjoy it. Like even though he's not a Star Wars fan, it's such a good show. And it's like it's like sandwiched in between all this other like Star Wars content that's like junk, but it's like
really good dialogue.
It's really well written and like great characters and I just love the tone of it and it like nails that like Star Wars dark tone like really well. Like it's like
apparently had like a $250 million budget or something.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So and like I don't think it's getting nearly the viewers like that Obi-Wan show or whatever did, but I think it's confirmed to have like one more season. So hopefully they can just wrap that up nice and clean and just have this like little gem in amongst the shit.
Yeah, because it made me want to watch those other shows, and the other shows, they're pretty shit, like, or at least mid. Like the Obi-Wan one's very mid, and that'd be like I don't like there's like Star Wars fans who are like very like I said earlier like racist or whatever, like they very hateful just people. I wish they would just like be happy with like the good stuff, because they were like attacking like this actress from the Obi-Wan show, and like Ewan McGregor had to come out, or how do you say Ewan?
Ew.
Yeah, he had to like come out and say like, guys, can you like not be racist? Like, like when like the main actor of the show has to come out. It's just like Star Wars fans are like so fucking toxic, and I feel like they've ruined like what it could be. But like when I see something like this, I have like a spark of hope for like Star Wars and like their properties and like how they handle it. Because this is like really good. It's really good, Andor. I'd recommend it to like anybody. I'm watching it again actually now. Yeah, the rest of them, like the Boba Fett show, you can like skip that. It's like even Mandalorian. I've been watching that, but it's fine. It's not a bad show, Mandalorian. But yeah, like Andor's like definitely a step up. It's like that all that stuff in the prison there, like in the second half, like that stuff's really great, and I just love the concepts of it and like the science fiction concepts and like they're in a prison like if the floor is like electrocuted, like if they like the guards can like activate the floor at any time, and they're wearing like these boots that like make them immune to like the electricity, but they can kill the prisoners with it, and like prisoners just kill themselves by like just jumping onto the floor like at night, like there's no cell doors, like
that whole arc is like a really bittersweet ending. It's
really cool.
It's
so good. It's really well done, I thought, and it's like some great Star Wars content. It's like a building off like Rogue One and that kind of like with the character and whatever.
It's Tony Gilroy, right? So he's like wrote the Bourne movies. It's got this kind of espionage. It's not really as interested in the fantasy stuff as much. It's more, a bit more like.
That's a good approach to it too. I really like that. Like it doesn't always have to be science fantasy. It can like branching Star Wars out into other genres that like make sense. Not like a musical or whatever, but like spy. It's more of like a spy show, and it works great. I really like the show. There's great twists and great like characters and writing. It's such a good one. I'm excited for season 2. Definitely. I'm glad we got a question about that because it's such a good show. I'm singing praise for it like wherever I can if it like makes sense. It's such a good show.
So many people require so much convincing at this point for like anything to do with this IP because of like just how all over the place it's been. But
right. Everyone's watching The Idol right now. I'm like, don't watch that shit. Like, watch Andor. So, like, yeah, The Idol. It's terrible. I was watching more of it. I watched like that sex scene in season or episode 2 of The Idol. That's like it's been voted like really the worst sex scene of all time by GQ. Yeah, like all kinds of like dumb dialogue in it. I had to skip to that part because the rest of the episode's so boring. I'm like, what's even going on? There's like nothing happening.
I watched
in this
episode
show.
3 today, so like half the it's only 6 episodes. It's half over now.
Yeah, that's like the funniest part to me. Like I was reading like, so catch the Idol season finale July 2nd. I'm like, what? Like it's already over? Like just started.
There's nothing's happening.
What the fuck? Fuck bizarre, The Idol.
Bizarre.
Terrible show. Yeah, watch Andor. Yeah, definitely good. Okay.
Watch Andor.
Yeah, at some point.
You would.
Well, you've seen like Rogue One, so like you would actually follow
haven't.
It. Oh no! Oh, I thought you reviewed that. Yeah.
Nah.
You don't even have to watch Rogue One. Yeah, you don't have to. Just watch Andor. It's fine.
And
you don't have to watch like anything else Star Wars really to like enjoy the show.
I'm still going through my list of like my watch list of 2016 movies, and that's been sitting on it maybe the longest. I'm just like, I'm really just dreading pressing play on that one. You know,
what Andor?
Rogue One.
Or Rogue One.
Okay. 2016 movies.
Yeah, I mean, I wonder what you'd think of that. Your perspective on it, because it could be very like hit or miss. I feel. Yeah. I like it, but yeah, it's like catering to Star Wars fans a bit.
It kind of opened the floodgates with the CG people thing.
That I didn't like about it.
Yeah.
Did it?
Yeah. Yeah. I think it's like the first big example of that. Yeah, like the CG Tarkin and but like Andor kind of like just works on its own. Like you don't have to watch any other Star Wars content. I think you know enough about Star Wars, Adam, to like know what a stormtrooper is. Like it's just like the most basic
the white
stuff,
guys.
You know? Yeah, right. Like that's all you need to know, basically. It's just like a good science fiction show, right? It's not really interested in like the bullshit that kind of like the references that like drag like these other shows down. It made Star Wars
cool again to me, which was like a big deal, you know? It's like actually genuinely cool. Yeah.
Where like that Kenobi show is so dragged down with like referencing like the prequel movies and Hayden Christensen and like all this other like you gotta throw this in there, you gotta it's
like
just so bogged down by that. Andor's really its own thing. That's like one of my favorite things about it. It just does its own thing and it does it really well. Yeah, great show. Unlike The Idol.
I'll be the judge of that. The Idol's gonna be so good, bros. I'm so hyped to see The Weeknd.
Mr. Weeknd fan over here,
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, The Weeknd.